What's up, guys? Coming to you from Falcons training camp day number 4. I'm Andy Bunker.
I'm Jarvis Davis.
We appreciate you being with us. We saw a lot out here today, just like we have the last number of days. We'll focus on a couple of the things I think that we found interesting. Particularly, the thing that I liked best that I saw was Isiah Oliver, second-round draft pick cornerback, out there lining up in the slot, or lining up at the nickel, lining up on the outside, lining up against Julio Jones, lining up against Calvin Ridley, and getting a ton of really, really good work today. Now, he got beat a couple times. There's no doubt about that. But I like seeing him in a bunch of different positions and trying to get him as comfortable as he possibly can be. And who knows, maybe work his way into the starting lineup. But it was a lot of fun to see Isiah Oliver lining up all over the defense.
And that's what's the key for Isiah Oliver is the reps, right? Because as a rookie, you know, you're going to get beat as a cornerback. You want to try to get as much as that out in practice and training camp as possible, because once game time comes, that's when the real bullets start flying, in a sense. So I'm really excited to see him working on the outside. And then also something that we've been talking about for a lot on the show is that Isiah Oliver on the outside, Robert Alford bumping down in the slot. Robert Alford was working in the slot today as well. So those are some of the things that we got to pay attention to. And like I said, those reps for Isiah Oliver are going to be really key if the Falcons want to run that lineup out there.
We also watched another new guy, Brandon Fusco, on the offensive line. And I was paying attention to it closely. Jarvis was really looking at it. So I'll let him describe to you what he saw. But Fusco's going to be fun this year, I think.
He's a guy that you definitely have to pay attention to. He's showed a little bit of a mean streak today, and I think that's one of the things that I kind of, from an offensive line standpoint, I always like dirty, tough, rough, a little bit more so than talent, because, you know, rough and tough is a little bit cheaper than talent. And obviously that budget for offensive line is not that great at this point, but Fusco looked really good out there today. He was helping out with Daniel Brumskill, the practice squad guy from last year. Well, Vic Beasley, man, came over and really helped him out a lot. So, yeah, it's good to see a guy like Fusco coming in and involving himself and not just standing around acting like he's doing something. So he didn't have it. The guy that was lined up over him actually dropped into coverage. So he immediately went back to go help Brumskill out with Vic and just gave him a nice little forearm shot to the gut, and Vic rolled Big Beasley up.
Saw DeMonte KZ pick a pass off and take it back to the house. That was one of the highlights for him. What else? There was a lot that went on out here today. Nobody threw up, so that was good. Devondre Campbell threw up on Friday, so it was nice to see everybody keep their food down today.
How about that? Deidre Sanat and Grady Jarrett are twins. Those guys look exactly alike. They're built exactly the same. And Deidre Sanat was getting some good work. He got a couple TFLs today. Grady was getting some working in the backfield, getting loose a little bit today. This is going to be an interesting defensive line. One thing also to point out, Tat McKinley was on the sideline. He didn't practice today, and seeing Brooks Reed, you know, line up in the starting defensive end, that hurts my heart. So. But, you know, I can't wait to see this Tat, Vic, Grady, Deidre, and or Terrell McClain lineup. That's what I'm waiting to see. But it looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer because Dan Quinn said they're going to reevaluate, probably be back a little bit later on in the week.
Yeah, we'll find out more about Tat McKinley on Wednesday. That'll do it for us from day number 4, Falcons training camp. For all your Falcons training camp coverage, go to 929thegame.com. Talk to you guys later.
Listen to the show, 7 to 11, baby.
Yeah, Bunker mentality.
Yeah, had to cut that promo.